You guys haven't seen this. You've seen a short clip on Twitter yesterday. You haven't seen all. Nobody has seen this.
And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to...
Were you saying that MSNBC had a crazy take on it? Whoa.
Clinton Jaws, I tried to... It wasn't a good night last night. I made a video last night in this motorhome while the woman was on the couch, and it was so emotional. I was so angry. I was all over the place. I reviewed the video afterwards, and I'm like, I can't post this. I can't post it. I guess I was yelling so loud. The woman was concerned, and she came to the motorhome.
Why are you yelling like that? You can hear it outside.
The wife? I got mad at this video, okay? And the wife just opened up the RV door and said, "Why are you yelling?" Because I can't believe what I'm seeing. What's a guy got to do to get some privacy around here? I apologized. I watched MSNBC and I was grossed out by their reporting. The coldest network on the planet. And then this morning I watched Joe Rogan's response to them. This is how real people responded to the news yesterday about Charlie Kirk. Megyn Kelly.
They're reporting that Charlie has died. That he's dead. At the age of 31. Which he would have to be if that video was real.
There's no way he survived that. The only good thing is, it had to have happened quickly.
Right.
Officer Tatum. Warren Smith.
And, you know, he's going to have the interaction. One shot. I was watching Charlie. I can't say that I saw blood. I can't say that I saw him
blood.
Get hit, but I did see him.
I don't even know, man.
And Fox News.
And I do my best to provide you the latest information about Charlie Kirk. The communications director of Turning Point USA has asked our team to give a moment of silence and prayer. And so we are going to do that right now. We're going to pause and offer our prayer. We hope you join along. However, and to whomever you pray, I hope in this moment that you can pray for Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm sorry to interrupt you. It is my great dishonor to be the person that says this and breaks this to you on television, but President Donald Trump is announcing on Truth Social, the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. I don't really know where you go from here. I don't know where we go from here in a news program, and I don't know where we go from here in America. I don't know what's left for us as a country to discuss when even a discussion and a debate over the issues results in violence that leads to the death of a good man in this country.
And now, MSNBC.
We have some breaking news from Utah that we want to get to right now. Shots fired during a speech by right-wing activist Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University in Orem. This happened really just moments ago. Kirk was about 20 minutes into his speech when shots were fired from a nearby building. According to the university, there are reports that Kirk was hit, but as far as they know, but we're not clear on them as of right now.
There's a lot that we really don't know yet. I know we were just talking about the federal takeover in Washington. That began after a member of the Doge team was allegedly assaulted in Washington. So it's going to be interesting to see what conservative leaders want to do there after this episode.
Yeah, we're showing, by the way, our affiliate in Utah and the aftermath of this shooting. You could see people running away pretty quickly, as you would imagine they would do. Charlie Kirk is a divisive figure, polarizing, lightning rod, whatever term you want to use.
Whatever.
Why?
Well, he's one of MAGA's most prominent voices online.
Why?
He hosts a near daily podcast. He opines on almost everything. He's been very closely aligned with the president since his initial run for office in 2015, 2016. And his ties to Trump really elevated his own brand. And he has kind of ridden along with MAGA since 2016 and built up a massive, massive brand of his own.
Why has he gotten so much support on these college campuses? You know, I was talking actually to my son about this, and he said Charlie Kirk, in his belief, is the only young politician that is out there that meets kids where they are. He's not a politician, but affiliated with politics, and that the response to that has been pretty overwhelming.
Her kid obviously likes Charlie Kirk, but she's not going to say that on air.
He has 3.8 million subscribers on YouTube. It's quite a lot. 5.2 on X, formerly known as Twitter. What is the messaging?
What's the messaging?
Well, I mean, he has certainly been front and center on a lot of the more divisive social and cultural issues that have driven the MAGA movement. I mean, you talk about trans rights, a lot of issues around racial justice.
He says trans rights. Charlie had no problem with trans rights. Wasn't trying to take away trans rights.
He has taken the sort of contrarian, more MAGA approach to a lot of these issues, and he has, he's been pretty inflammatory in his rhetoric throughout the years, and that's how he's been able to build such a huge platform.
Just to give you guys a sense of the gun laws in Utah.
Yeah, we have to put the gun laws in there.
This is of May 2021. Individuals 21 or older can legally own a gun and carry it openly or concealed in public without a permit. I believe we have Matthew Dowd with us. Control room, do we have Matthew?
You got to listen to this, dork. Listen to this.
Talk to me about the environment. You know, the reports of exactly what happened are not confirmed yet. But talk to me about the environment in which a shooting like this happens.
Yeah, and again, to emphasize what you just emphasized, we don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about this. But following up with what
has that ever happened in the history? I'm not gonna yell. You know all those rallies you go to where people bring their firearms and they're going yeah, and they're shooting off their gun. He got hit by friendly fire guys. How are these guys on the air? We don't know?
That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about this. But following up with what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place. And that's the unfortunate environment for words and not expect awful actions to take place. And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
Turning Point USA has confirmed that he was shot. And there are a number of videos online that show the same. There's also reports that he was there with his daughter. He's got a young daughter. He's got 2 young kids. And it also appears that they could potentially have a suspect in custody. We have Mark Santia with us as well. He covers.
They don't.
Let's talk a little bit more about the environment again, because I think that's important. We've seen an uptick in political gun violence, Matt, in the last few months, especially. There were the attempts on Donald Trump's life, obviously, going back last summer, a year ago.
And we have this awful toxic stew of political divisive hate speech that's being pushed, and combined with
I mean this when I say this. Charlie Kirk was there wasn't a hateful, bone in his body. He was 100% good. We all know that.
With unbelievable access that people have to guns, and guns at every level, not just handguns or shotguns, but, you know, assault rifles in this. And this, as I say,
not mental
we're
illness.
one of one in the world where we have this free speech, which has turned into hate speech, combined with an unbelievable access to guns. And it's these awful things. If all of this is true, these awful things happen. And I hope, I know we say this every time, Katie, I hope that we can sort of take a beat, pause and say, what are we doing in America different? And why is this happening here?
Charlie's
and
hateful.
then you have
That's why.
people who have been covering the issue as reporters for decades, saying the only thing that would help is if there were stricter gun laws on the book federally, laws that were strict.
Do you not think that it's the mentally ill that should be locked up? We used to do that. They used to go into institutions. Do you not think that that might be the problem? Yeah.
He grew very close to Donald Trump. He could certainly be said to be a Donald Trump confidant in good standing, someone who is incredibly supportive of the president and whom the president would call sort of randomly to chat with. I've been on Charlie's show. He's a very smart guy. He is the voice of young conservatives.
Don't you find it weird? These people aren't real. There's no emotion. He's done an interview with them. This guy doesn't even care. They don't care. It's gross.
After one of the Doge employees was allegedly attacked in Washington, D.C., that's what Donald Trump used as justification to send in federal troops into Washington, D.C. to get things under control. The carjacking situation, he used that.
Yeah.
And I know it's hard to predict the future, Mark, but you can imagine the administration using this as a justification for something. He is.
I sure hope so. Why wouldn't you hope so? He got murdered in broad daylight.
He is a polarizing figure. He is a lightning rod. He makes some people feel very angry. But the consensus seems to be across the political spectrum that this sort of thing is awful.
One thing that's relevant, so the special agent in charge of the Salt Lake City field office, May Sayed, she was fired 2 weeks ago.
Why?
Notified that it was the end of her career without any cause. She's a career counterterrorism professional. And the appearance is she was fired because she was a DEI hire.
Oh, Trump. It's because of Trump. And then this stupid tit on MSNBC reports his death.
Vaughn, let me interrupt you, Vaughn, but please stay on the line. Donald Trump has just posted on his social media platform, Truth Social, the following, quote, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you."
When she said, "Charlie, I love you," I thought it was her saying it. No. She's just reading what Trump said. Would it have killed her to use her own words? To say something? To talk about their family? To say how terrible this is? No, she doesn't say anything like that.
President Donald Trump just posting on his social media platform news that Charlie Kirk, conservative activist, has died in today's shooting. Vaughn Hilliard, your reaction?
How about your reaction? She doesn't show her face for like 10 minutes, and when she does,
seem to lead towards violence until we actually have a threat of law breaking. Additionally,
and that's a good thing, right? I mean, that is something that the right and the left agree on. Yeah.
She laughs. Joe Rogan's response. Joe Rogan's response to MSNBC and just finding out live.
Should we bring this up? I guess we have to. So this just happened. We just found out that Charlie Kirk got shot.
Normal people reaction.
Awful. And is he dead?
No, I don't think so.
That's what was just.
One of the guys out there just said it was confirmed that he's dead.
In the lobby was just.
I've been looking. I haven't seen anything that said confirmed.
Whoa.
Murder for having a different opinion from somebody else.
Yeah.
different ideology from somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Beliefs that didn't
who
align.
Did it or,
Yeah.
I'm
He's
sorry?
dead?
Jesus. 27 years old, maybe? 30?
Do they even have a suspect? Were you saying that MSNBC had a crazy take on it? What was their take?
It's not a tweet. It's not on their Twitter account or anything.
So it's someone's hot take.
So, live in the moment.
Yeah, that's a crazy take. Crazy take is that. What was the take, that they deserved it?
That's why I didn't want to pair.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Here you go.
It's exactly what it was. I just showed you.
Shooting like this happens.
You can put the headphones on. You can hear
Yeah,
it.
and again, I emphasize what you just emphasized. We don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about.
That's what the crazy thing was.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, if it was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration.
What? Someone shot their gun off in celebration and killed him.
You shoot celebration guns in the air.
Oh, God.
Just.
What a crazy take. Like, it might not have been someone assassinating someone for the wrong opinion.
Huh. Well, why does something like that have to be spun?
Their ideology.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's like.
I mean, they want to try to pin it on a Trump supporter with a crazy Trump supporter with a gun,
right?
Going wacky.
Of course.
We don't know if it was a supporter shooting off a gun in celebration, because they do.
Right.
A lot of folks are just constantly out there shooting off guns at large gatherings in celebration.
Yeah, 4th of July, you can't leave your house. That's a wow.
There's going to be a lot of people celebrating this. It's so scary. It's so dangerous too to celebrate or to in any way encourage this kind of behavior from human beings. He's not a violent guy who's talking to people on college campuses. Wasn't even particularly rude. Who's tried to be pretty reasonable with people.
Everything I saw seemed reasonable.
He's a very intelligent guy.
Yeah.
Whether you agree with him or don't. And there's a lot of stuff that I didn't agree with him on. That's fine. You're allowed to disagree with people without celebrating the fact they got shot.
But you can't disrespect his passion.
Yeah. Well, what you're supposed to do with a guy like that, if you're opposing him, is debate him.
Right.
Have a conversation where your argument is more compelling than his.
Sure.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. This podcast has been a lot about violence, man.
They just released a photograph of the suspect. This is what he looks like. If you know this terrible person, call the FBI now.